Hey guys, it's Amber and welcome to day 10 of December Daily. I am still really behind, but doing what I can when I can because busy. So today I have been planning to tell a story about Christmas pajamas and I was really struggling with it. I couldn't really seem to get a good selfie where I didn't look kind of like a goofball in my pajamas. And I tried stacking them up and you couldn't really see them and it was kind of dark and you couldn't really see the texture well. And then I had the idea to lay them all in a circle on my bed. I have, no joke, 20 pairs of Christmas themed specific pajamas here. I love being cozy. And I also got this, I don't know if you can see it here, this rainbow shirt online that reminded me of Allie's rainbow file from last year. Let me grab that. So you may have already seen when I posted my video for my rainbow transparency. I took a card from the 2019 Stories by the Month kit and I blew it up and I turned it into this with all these layers of vinyl. So I'll make sure to link that video for you below. But what I think I'm going to do is put this behind here, just because it's really bright and colorful. It's a little busy, so I might save this transparency for another photo. It's actually probably too busy for me. I originally had planned to use it on something like this, which is more in like the color family. So I might just save that for another day. But the point is that I bought this new shirt that reminded me of that file. I wanted to get a picture of me wearing it, and I did, so I at least have that one. And then while I was taking selfies, my cat jumped in front of the camera, so I scooped her up right in time for the timer to take another photo. So it might be hard to see her, but her little face is like, dang it, she got me. So just a couple sitting in front of the tree, and I thought this could be really fun to play with. So this is going to be a full size out of the page protector. And what I think I'm going to do is I want to use up all of these 3-inch circles that came in the kit this year. So I only have 3 out of 6 left. I still have the Look at the Magical Around You, which I love, but I'm not going to use it here. I have this black constellation, which again, love. It actually looks really cool with the black on black. So I thought about that one. But it's just like another busy pattern. What I think I'm going to do is use this white copper bronze sparkly one, and I didn't love that you could see the edges. I know that's the point of a transparency, but for some reason I hate that. So I'm going to probably back it in white. I think I want to stitch this first one together with some white stitching just to kind of connect the idea that these are like threads. I think I like the white better because it's not so dark, but I'm going to use the 10 here. I think I picked out this word phrase sticker on the 2020 white on red that says "This makes me happy," and I think I'm going to layer that over the 10. I couldn't really find anything that was about pajamas. There's a few things about like traditions, there's like holiday cheer, there's even this like creating holiday memories, but that's not really what I'm talking about here. And so due to that, I thought I could create these 2 photos into a 3-inch circle and do a little bit of a pull out, kind of like the hexagons were done in last year's product pay class. So I created a 3-inch circle in Photoshop and just duplicated it and created some little connections. And I went ahead and printed 2 just so I have 2. So I'm going to cut this out up until this point and fold them. And I did it on just simple thin copy paper because stuff like this tends to get thick really fast. Like these are on photo paper. This is going to get stitched. It has the chipboard. I'll probably peel the layers off of this one. But this will eventually like get mounted and then that'll be folded and then folded again so that I can pull it out. And then I still need to print a thing of journaling to go in there as well. The other thought that I had, which I haven't fully fleshed out yet, and I'm still thinking about, And this is all my staged products in the other album for now, where I go to find all my stuff that I wanted to use in this album, is maybe punching this card into a 3-inch circle. And there's one more, but I think it's red stars. I have to figure out where that one got to. No big deal. It just might be in a different stash of cards somewhere. But I'm thinking this one could be cool. Punch it again into a 3-inch circle, so I would lose the transparency element. But you know, you'd have this cool design here, and I could actually flip it so that the words across the top and then the 10 kind of nests right in there. And I kind of like that as well. Kind of helps pull in these creamier colors. And there's lots of black, and the number is black. So I'm thinking about that as well. But I'm not ready to commit to that yet because I want to use all 3 of these in the same album for 2020. Kind of like that offset. That's cute. So yeah, I have to decide. I think as much as I like this, I think I want to use this more. And I will probably use one of the black photo tabs on this. It would have to either be on the side or on the top to pull it out. If I put it down here, it would be upside down, which I don't want. The other option is there's blank ones in here, and I could stamp my own. And if I did that, then I could have it facing the right direction because I would be able to stamp it here. So I have to think about that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get started on cutting this out, punching these out, trimming all the photos out. I do have a 3-inch circle punch, but I can't actually use this live on camera. It takes a ton of effort to trim this, which is why I generally prefer these E-Cake Success ones because they're literally like thumb punch done. This one I have to put like all of my weight down and force it through. And I want it to be punched with a circle punch so that it is nice, clean lines. So let me pause this for a moment. I'm going to put you on fast forward and then I will start showing you the process. just wanted to share a close-up here. This actually came out really well. The stitching came out really even. I started in reverse, went all the way around, and then did a start in reverse. So I'll probably put that towards the top where the 10 is going to be at. And I'm just really, really happy with how they came out and how this is coming together. So I'm going to attach this down, start working on mounting this all together. I'm still trying to decide before I do that if I want to decorate the back. Like, I don't want it to be so thick, but there's like only 2 spots that would need anything, so I could potentially do stamping or something that would not affect it too much. I would just have to wait for everything to dry. So I may take a look through my stamps. I don't want to stamp both spots, so I gotta think about it and decide if I'm just going to leave it blank or what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so just trying to get the rest of this circle project finished up. So I'm tearing all the layers off of the chipboard here just to make it as thin as I can. It's a little sensitive where the 1 and the 0 connect, especially without all that extra support. So I'm going to be putting this on with red line tape just to make it as secure as possible. So right now I'm attaching the circle to the front, and I am trying to figure out what kind of tab I want to use. I was originally sure that I was going to use one of the black ones, but I realized the balance wasn't going to look right because it's a black number 10 and a black tab. But before I even do anything else, I realized that I wanted to get my holes punched because I didn't want it to be like too thick or hard to fit inside there once I started getting everything mounted down. And so you saw I was about to pull off that Mary, and I was like, oh wait, I have color tabs left. So I'm kind of checking out what I think would fit there. I would have preferred maybe something red, but I'd already used the red and pinks that were on this sheet. And the other ones didn't have the right sentiments for what I was going for. So I kind of originally pulled this off to take a look at it. And I was trying to put it on as gently as I could so that it wouldn't like be really difficult to remove. But it, like, even looking at it now, it doesn't seem that bad. It just at the time was like, ooh, a black 10 and a black tab. I'm gonna need something else to like really like balance this out somewhere else in layout. And at the time, I didn't really have anything in mind. But I really like the one that I selected, just because it kind of blends. You can see it, but it also blends into that part of the photo. So I decided that I wanted to sandwich it in between that first circle piece and the rest of everything. I didn't want it just sticking on the outside of the layout because it's a straight edge going onto a curved edge of a circle. So I used my 1/8 red line tape to stick it down, and then I wanted to pull it out just a hair more. And then I did use my tiny attacher to enforce it and make sure that's not going to fall off as soon as it's like grabbed the first time, because it was really just barely on there. But I like the look of it tucked inside, and I think it looks really nice. So I'm trying to just make sure everything looks really straight before I attach this down. And then I'm going to grab my 1/4 inch red line tape. I do not trust rolling adhesive. I may have said this before in previous videos, but once you tear all the layers of chipboard off, it's really hard to apply rolling adhesive. You can see there I used a little piece of 1/8 just as an extra protection right where those 2 letters or 2 numbers connected, because it's just so sensitive, really. So just getting everything centered. And then I'm adding on my word phrase sticker. They're kind of wonky cut rectangles, so I just trimmed the edge so it was nice and straight. And tried to match it up so it just barely went over the edge of both the 1 and the 0. And I'm ready to peel off the release paper on the back piece here and get everything down and centered. And I really love the way this came out. I'm pretty happy with it. So I actually finished filming this entire video before I finally found an embellishment to go on the back of the 2 plain circles. Alright you guys, I am super happy with how this came out. It is a really simple layout. My last few have been much more simple compared to some of the ones at the beginning. It's still interactive, it's still outside the page protector. I added stitching. I'm still being creative, which is like my goals for this. I was going to go with one of these black ones here, but then I realized I'd have black and black and it would be really stark and I would need something else. I'm still considering adding some stars throughout, but this grayish that says cheer kind of blends in with the color wheel right here that I have going on. And I think it also is more the right sentiment because I have happy and cheer. I'm still, like, these are a little bit weak. I'm still thinking about putting something here and maybe backing this with some washi tape as like extra support. I still can, I just haven't yet, but I'm really happy with how this came out. This one's a little off center, but I can't really fix it now. It is on there with red line tape. I would wreck something. So I don't want to cut it. Because this is like a perfect shape. It'll look uneven and it's sticking out just the tiniest bit here, so I've been trying to just nudge it a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna have to live with a little bit of imperfection, but I'm super happy with how it came out. I want to thank you once again for sticking with me, watching my videos, and I hope you hit the subscribe button or the like button, comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you again for day 11. Thanks again so much. Bye. Hey guys, so I wanted to share one quick last little snippet here. So I wanted to add a few more things. I added this clear, well, it's not even really clear, it's like one of the plastic trees that came in this year's kit. It had some bronze ones, a black one that was solid, another one that I think just had tiny little polka dots. I chose the stripe one here and I peeled back the sticker that I had already applied and just attached it there. And I love just that one little extra piece of something. And then as I was digging for more supplies, I found these, which are like nice flat embellishments so that I could just kind of continue with the circle theme. So I have a joy piece from the die cut set, which had like the wonky circles and the half circles in it. And then that was from the clear transparency set, not clear, but I'm sorry, the 2-inch circle transparency set. I wanted something that played off the blue, and it's also just a nice simple, like the story of this, and keeps it super flat. You know, there's no other embellishments. I was considering putting some stars around here, and I even still kind of want to add maybe some like white cardstock stars. But I was playing with other embellishments, and like the patterns are so busy, I couldn't find anything that didn't conflict. Like I tried the felt stars from the stars kit, some circle pleather pieces. I might do a handful of cardstock stickers, but I'm really happy with this. It's just something really small that really added something to take that up a notch.